Okay, I'm back. Oh man, I just started the stream and stopped the stream and restarted the stream again because it was just I didn't set it up right. So yeah, I was talking about this morning. What I was doing a fundraiser for local Rotary. I was helping them set up and get our things together to make sure that Rotary, we're doing scholarships for high school kids, and we're trying to move over to also the junior colleges and trade and things like that. And God, these glasses are still not doing it. These are my goggles. And but I was thinking about, I was practicing, tossing the cornhole stuff, and I was remembering when I was talking about earlier, if anyone was here earlier, that the curling remind me of the scoring system in cornhole, But I guess both of them require skill, right? Because I'm trying. I see some guys, they flick it. Some guys do it like this. I found that if I just toss it, it's not quite. I don't have the same control. So the flick is probably the best way to go. But man, like just the other day, this thing started acting stupid. This was acting crazy for like a couple of months, and now it's better. And now this guy decides he wants to act ridiculous. Then you get older, man. All of a sudden, it's like these damn phantom pains show up out of nowhere. Never had to worry about stuff like that before. It's crazy, man. I don't know how you guys deal with it. All the guys who've been here before me. Golly. Dude, when I tell you that I thought I was going to be invincible forever, I am serious. I heard people talk about that stuff, and I always like, because it's never you. You're just hearing older people talk about it. And then you're there, and you're like, holy shit, man. I thought I was going to be invincible forever. Like, just, Damn. Oh, man. It's funny because some people struggle with weight. And some people's weight struggle is just, is this still private? I may need to fix this. It might still be private. Hold on. It's still private. It's not even public. It's nuts. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Friend of mine. Yeah. Okay. I'm public now. Anyway, let's get going, man. I'm messing around. Okay, so I had this. I had a Bissell in here, and it was making a noise. You have a vacuum, it's making a noise. You're like wondering, where the hell is this noise coming from? Right? So what I did is I followed the protocol that I normally tell people to follow, which is when your vacuum is making a noise, or shampooer, you want to limit the moving parts. Okay? So what you want is the only moving part that you want to be engaged at the time is the motor. See what I'm saying? So go straight to the brush. Now, if you can hear it and you know where it's coming from, then yeah, okay. But if you don't know where it's coming from, then stop the brush. Stop the brush from spinning. And then just turn it on and see if the sound is still there. If the sound is still there, then okay, then it's a motor most likely, right? But if the sound is gone, then hey, we found a problem, right? So let's do this. All right. Let's see if I can find my riddle for today. I'll put a riddle up in the chat. Someone passing through might want to check it out and solve it. Okay. How's that? trying to find my stuff. About to get started, guys. Wait for a couple of folks to get in the building. Man, I've been having a real friendly debate with a friend of mine. I don't even think he sees my videos, but I mean, we've been back and forth. And it's the way you would want to debate these issues, not the calling names and all that stuff. We just have different worldviews on everything from, you know, socialism, communism, capitalism kind of stuff versus race, race talk. You know, it's interesting. It's really good to be able to talk to people that we're not just screaming at each other. You're something phobic, you know. Okay, so let me see what it is. I'm always in front of you, but you can never see me. I can't be close or far. And once I arrive, I'm now. What am I? Huh. I like that one. Let me put that up here. I like that one. I know Brianna was here. Brianna would figure this out too. Guarantee you. Let me see something. Put this one up here. Bam. Okay. I like this one. I like this one. Yep. All right. So that's my riddle for today. All right, here we go. Let's get this out the way. Got my little burner out the way. I got my Dremel. My Dremel is here in the house. And let's get this Bissell up here, okay? So here's the Bissell that I was working on. Let me do the overhead cam. Let me remove this tag here. Okay, and so that's the gist of today's tip. And I'm gonna show you another machine, the Dyson I'm working on. That really the problem is the same with the Dyson. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna check a machine in here real quick. Give me 1 second. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. You brought the muscle with you.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We're back. What's going? I remember this baby right here. We did some special.
You don't see many right now.
We did special some special stuff to this one.
Yeah, I think you did the.
Because this cord, they didn't sell this anymore.
Yes,
That's right. That's right. That's not.
It was still working.
It's still working.
That little thing.
So what's going on now?
Okay, I talked to you on the phone the other day,
Yes.
and I'm the one that told you that I turned it on, it would make and it was
Screeching
shooting
and
out.
rattling.
Screeching and rattling.
Yeah, and it was throwing out black smoke at the
Oh
bottom.
no.
I said,
And
unplug that thing.
Then I told him to look at it, and when he did, this little metal thing shot out through here.
Holy.
See that little metal?
Oh.
He
That's a
said
piece
it
of
might
a
be,
bearing
it might be a bearing.
Yeah, it might be that or part of the fan, but definitely some part of the motor. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So what you think it was the suction motor or the
Yeah.
or the roller
Well,
motor?
the brush motor is down here.
Oh, okay. So, it was the other one.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because the suction
shot out
motor
of the
it
roll.
sits right. It's sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was the brush was spinning, so I figured there wasn't nothing wrong with that when,
Right.
when I plugged it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, you did great. You guys did some good detective work there. Well, now but I'm still gonna put eye on it to make sure. But most likely, we'll have to go get a motor. That's
And you can
Okay.
still
most
find
likely.
one.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Because sometimes, especially when it comes to motors, like one company will make a bunch of motors for different vehicles, so it may still be out there.
Yeah.
Okay, but specific parts, they may not, they may not make the exact switch. I would have to get a different company, stuff. There's certain things I can still find. But I'll let you know.
Okay, just let us know what the problem is and
I'll let you
how
know,
much you
and
think
then
it would
yeah,
cost us.
yeah. Then you
Cause
tell
I
me
don't
which way
want
you
it to
want me
be
go.
cost us so much that we could buy a new one.
Buy you one of these? No.
I know.
I wouldn't- I wouldn't buy-
I know that.
You know what's funny though? You see that company right there in the
Which
corner?
company?
They took the design and this is what they're using now.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
It's a little beefier.
They copied it.
Yeah, it's a little beefier, but it's you can see the differences.
Yeah.
Handle. They have a hose setting
Do
here.
you sell used vacuums? Or you just repair them?
Not too often. Sometimes I get my hands on a used one.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's
We
Right.
tried one of these. We had a man come to the house and he was doing all this suction with his
Yeah.
vacuum and everything. And I said,
Uh-huh.
that thing don't suck as good as ours. He said, our old one.
Okay.
And he dumped his stuff out on the floor and everything. And then he plugged this one in and compared them, and we got more dirt with this.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean,
He didn't know what
the
to
old
say.
school vacuums are the best. So
Yeah.
This
still
motor
stuck
has
there.
been replaced once.
Okay.
And I don't even remember,
That
how
was
many
over there
years.
in Matthews.
That was in Matthews, and that's been, how many years ago would you say? 20, 15?
Been a long time.
Wow. Okay.
A long
well,
time, cause we've had this, I don't even know, I don't know if there's a date on here somewhere.
Write
but
the,
this
write the
is
phone
very-
number for me, and I will. I'll see. I'll look into it, and I'll see. Because again, if the design, if you notice, like this company now, that motor should fit in that unit.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? So I should be able to still find it. I just want to get you a price on it, okay?
That's made by Electrolux.
No, it's made by Protein, but they're using the same. Even the brush motor is the same setup,
It looks like about the
and the
same.
brush is the same setup. Yeah, yeah.
how
even,
much?
Even the size. These are 450 to 500 for these units here. You gotta see the.
Oh, to buy
see
that.
the
Where do
light.
you get
Yeah.
those?
I can order these.
Oh,
Yeah, it takes 3 to 4 business days to get them in.
and that would be brand new?
Yeah, brand new with brand new warranty.
I wonder if it sucks as good as this one.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
I'd hate to spend $400 or $500.
How's this? That's an
Do
option,
you
right?
need a name-
Would you
name
say
on it? You ain't put my name on it?
you put the phone number down, right?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay,
I
great.
did, that's
Yeah,
all you
yeah.
need?
Yeah, because we have you in the system already.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I'll look into that. So first we'll look for the motor, and then worst case scenario, I'll let you know about that. But this is a great system. Is this used for commercial? That's the only difference.
You work on all kind of switches, off and on switches.
Yeah, pretty much.
You ever worked on one on a car?
A car?
Yeah.
No, I never did.
I got one. I got an old car. She wants me to get rid of it, but I like everything about it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
no '88 Nissan Maxima.
Okay, yeah.
And it's got about everything on it you could put on a car back then.
Yeah.
And it's got a trunk switch. You hit the switch and
Right.
the trunk come up.
Oh.
And a little piece, like a little plastic thing, went
Yeah.
bad in it,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't release and do like it's
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to. I still got the old one,
Yeah.
but there's other switches. But this one fits right in a little socket. It's over on the left. This one, the old.
It's like an on and off switch.
hmm
Interesting.
It's real simple, but getting something like right now, I got a wire running
Mm-hmm.
where I can, a little short wire, and I can touch it and it'll open it. But I'm trying to get rid of that.
Oh wow.
He can't, they don't make, isn't it, you checked with Nissan and they don't make them
They don't make
anymore.
them
Can't
anymore?
get it.
Can't get it anymore.
Wow.
See, it's the
They don't even
88
have it in
Nissan.
Japan.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's.
I've got a couple.
My neighbors work on cars, but I I gotta keep my.
Yeah,
I stay in my lane over here.
Yeah. if I could get something that would, I got a switch that would probably work. But
You know what? What you do is send me a picture.
Getting it to work.
Send me a picture of it or something.
I could come by here some Saturday and show it to you.
Yeah, because I would ask him. They're very talented, man. These guys, they have a shop down in Charlotte, another one in Indian Trail, and I'll just ask him, man, what would you do? You know, how would you? We could find a part that can kind of like an alternate, type of alternative.
I wouldn't want to booger up the opening where the old switch goes, but if they could make it look where actually decent. If they,
I'll look into it.
Okay.
All right.
What's their name?
The one is Sam's Auto Repair. Let me give you my cell phone so you can. Worst case, if you want to text me the picture of where it looks like.
Okay.
Okay. And then I could show it to them and say, hey guys, what would you do if you wanted to find a part like this, or do you know of an alternative part that we can use or something like that? Who knows?
Sort of fabricated.
I'll give them. I'll just we could give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say they're fabricators too.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have a blessed day.
All righty.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Who's here? Nobody's here. Okay. I'm still going. I'm still doing my thing. All right. So. Okay. Next. I'm back. All right. The normal Vac Pack crew is not in the house today. So because I can't see anything. So if anyone's there, I don't know. But allow me to go do the overhead and we can get this thing rocking and rolling today, all right? If anybody can use some help. Now, keep in mind, guys, that the way I work is I will try my best to answer questions on vacuums. I go back into the comments from like the day before. If I see a question that I can answer, I try to bring it up here in the show. And so I'm going to do a quick check before I get on this machine, see if I have anyone that have a question about vacuums here. I'm going into my little community section here. Allow me to see my questions. All right, see if I can share my screen with you folks. All right, let's see if we can do that. Boom, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, thanks for that excellent explanation. I was getting so frustrated and couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. However, now it makes sense to me. Thank you again. All right, so this was about the Kirby belt. Belt on, belt off, explained. That's on our channel also if you're a Kirby owner and would like to know. Yeah, let me give this person a reply. All right. My pleasure. All right. Glad to help. All right. Hey, subscribe. Why not? Ask, right? I can't put a smiley face here, but yeah, I would put a smiley face. All right. Oh, all right. Well, fix that. All right. Subscribe. They should give us that on a keyboard, like a thing to insert smiley face using a keyboard. All right. They're like, subscribe. What the hell? You tell me what to do. Let me just put a love on that. Okay. 2 weeks ago, that's struggling Dyson for PC housing. I never got back to this one. I can't seem to get the seat properly. Any tips on how to locate? Or picture. Nick. Damn, Nick. Sorry, man. I missed this one. Golly. I think I know what Nick is talking about. He's struggling with the Dyson 48 PCB housing. Damn it, Nick. I'm so sorry, man. I don't know what. I hope you were able to figure out. Let me see. Dyson 41. Let me see. DC 41. Dyson DC 41. It's a ball. Okay. Is that eBay? one of these. So he's right here in the middle is what he's having a tough time with. Damn it, it's hard to explain that, man. I don't know if Nick's gonna see this video, but I'll do my best right now to explain the way I would do it. Let me see something. Sure. Okay. How can I explain this? All right, so the balls. You know the balls, they're, of course you have your circle, right? To take the two ends off. All right, and then right above the section that you connect your nozzle, you're going to have two screws there that you're going to have to take out. Okay? And, right. So now you recline the ball. Okay? And now when you slide off that housing, it has two tracks on the side. Okay? And when you're putting it back in, just imagine my hand is part of the body. Okay? And this hand is part of the housing that you have to put on. You just have to be able to, there's a part of this housing that slides into the track. You have to slide it in the track. You don't just put it on there. So you have to slide it in the tracks on both sides. Let me see. I'm trying to, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a piece of paper because I want to draw I want to draw it. I want to draw it out because it's hard to explain properly. It's not paper. I need a paper. I don't want to go all the way over there to my to the machine. This is good enough. Let's see. All right, you can see that. Let me see. All right, you can see that. All right. So, okay. All right. So the ball. All right. Then you're gonna have a little thing sticking out here. This is after it's off, right? You have your little circuit board right here, circuit board. All right, and you have the thing right there, right? So that's the ball, right? Okay, good. Now, here in the middle is where you're gonna have to put your slider in that middle section right there. All right. Now, that piece he's talking about looks like this. Something like that. Something like that, right? Underneath here is a tiny little notch. Like that. That little notch. See that little tiny little notch at the bottom here? Put a little arrow right there. That little area right there, okay? Now that's a track. And this now has a track too. On both sides. So the track is on both sides of this. You know, these guys calling Saturdays too, man. They're trying to get you to take out these business loans and shit. You see that right there? Okay. So what you would do now is I'm gonna have to let this guy know to, where's he at? I'm gonna have to let him know to let me see here. Exit the stream. I have to get a shareable link. And I don't know what minute are we up to here. I don't know what minute we're up to. Shareable link. I'm gonna tell him when. Shareable link. Come on, man. Get shareable link. All right. And let me go back to this. Okay. Watch this here. Damn, man. I am so sorry I missed this guy comment. There's another guy below that too. Golly, man. I tell you, when you get so caught up with work and all these things, a lot of these things slip by you. All right, so let me add this link. Okay. Sorry, Sorry, I missed this question. All right. Check out this link. Boom. All right. I'll put TT's. Oh no, I pressed it twice by accident. Check out this link, and that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I could do, man. Damn, you know, like you don't want to mess up. You don't want to not answer somebody. You feel like crap. Okay, so now that I explained that, right? Now that I'm showing you what I'm doing here, right? This is the Dyson. This is the ball. All right. So what you would do is now you want to catch that section right there. You want to be able to catch that section. Okay. And then push it up. All right. And then the bottom portion of your thing you would now pop it in and put your 2 screws in the back. All right. If I had one here, I would show you, man, but I don't. So unfortunately. All right, I'm hoping that helps. Okay, but my apologies for not catching that earlier. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So it's funny. This lady came in now. You would have thought that I queued this up. I'm talking about noise in your vacuum, and the lady that just left. She bought a vacuum, and she's like, we hear a noise, and they're doing exactly the same kind of problem solving. Where's the noise coming from thing. Now they found a little piece of metal shoot out the side of their vacuum, and so now the assumption is it's coming from the motor area. I'm still gonna go through the same process to check it. I might just do it here in this video, okay? But anyway, let me show you what happened when I found out. So what I did is I turned this unit on. I already took everything off. I found the problem already. You guys weren't here for it. And then when I went in here. Let me take this off because I don't want anything leaking all over the place. Let me recline this first. Recline and pop this off. Okay? And when I went in, I saw that it was the brush that was the problem. The brush was making a noise. And then it turns out that look what happened to the brush. It's all eaten out. Okay? This is one side of the brush bearing, and this is the other side. And that's what was causing the problem. The brush was like rattling. So I ended up ordering a new brush. Okay? So we're going to put this brush on. And the belt was also broken. It's a geared belt. Where's my belt at? What do I do with my belt? Okay. Nope, this is one of the belts. What the hell is my belt, man? That pissed me off. Okay. All right. So that's what happened with this thing here. Oh, actually, no, my bad. The belt wasn't broken. The belt looked like it's broken. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Misinformation there. Misinformation, disinformation. Thought the belt was broken. My brain must have been on a different vacuum here just now. I ordered another belt. That's the funny part about it. Okay, so this works just like the other Bissells. You have a pump belt here that moves the shaft, and you have your shaft belt. No, it wasn't broken. It was eaten out. That's what I didn't like the way it looked. Now it's fine. I just didn't like the way it looked. See all that, and that's because it was just. But it's still. I'm looking at it. It's still a healthy belt. It's just that I didn't like that white stuff on it. I think that's why I was thinking the belt broken by another one, stuff like that. But for the sake of this video, this is what we're gonna do, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna change this belt. All right. Comes with the shaft, this replacement. Okay, the shaft is already there. See that? All right. And you would just insert it to the shape of it. It's a half moon shape. You can't really see that too well. Sorry about that. You see it right there? It's a half moon shape. So you just fit it in to here. All right. Come on. Play nice. Are you in? Are you entertained? Let me see if I'm doing this right, because if I'm not, I want to take it off, because I don't like it. I don't like what I'm doing. I think I'm doing something wrong here. Let's take this off the side. First time I changed the belt. I've changed the, yeah, but you know when you're doing things wrong, you're like, dude, what the hell are you doing? You're doing this all wrong. You're doing this ass backwards, bro. All right, so let's fix this. Here. Push down. Yeah. And then this goes on here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, let me turn up my mic. Okay, so this is on. All right, you put this baby on. Make sure you can see the metal through. Yep, you can see the metal. Little metal. Right there. All right, and then we got a nice turn here. Sweet, sweetness. All right, and then come on, play nice. Play nice, man. Play nice, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I was messing up at. This was all the way back, and what I needed to pull this way, because this is a stopper right here, and this was hitting the top of this, right? So pull it back. Okay. Isn't that cool? The installer. I'm not perfect, bro. You'd be surprised how many of these things you discover as you go. Like, oh yeah, my bad. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, okay, all right. Guys who fix things know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Something you fix in a slightly off key from maybe something you worked on, and then you just work your way through it and you figure it out. Like, oh yeah, okay, all right. Because you have an idea, you have an idea of how it's supposed to go, so you just kind of work with it until you get it right, and you get it right. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna plug it in, and we're gonna see if this thing turns the brush the way it's supposed to. Okay. All right. Let's plug it in. Turn it on. And look at that. We are fantastic. Everything is good to go. We're done. All right. Flip this baby around. Yep. You'd be surprised how much this part mess up a lot of people. Because you can actually try to put these things on, and if you actually skip the step, you see the step I was struggling with just now, putting this clip into this, that will trip you up, man. Because if you happen to lock this part in, right, by some magic, and you didn't get this in all the way, your suction is just not gonna happen properly. Okay. So, this is important part of this thing. All right, that one's done, man, and we're out the way with that. No problemo. We're good to go. Everything's fantastic. All right. All right. Moving on. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. All right. Okay, next up. Oh yeah. Okay, so next up. All right. You know what I'm going to do real quick, because I am curious. I'm going to skip over the Dyson just for a second. I do want to hear this Electrolux. I want to hear it. I'm gonna turn it on. They were saying black smoke was coming out. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Black smoke. Is it gonna black smoke me? Damn, thing was on. Okay, let's go. Yep. That's the motor. But it's not. I don't think it's the bearings. I think it's the carbon brushes. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the carbon brush, man. I'm curious now. But the sound is telling me that it's here, and I can smell it too. I can smell it. Yes. Yeah, the bearings is also grinding. I can hear the bearings grinding at the end. You can hear it go. Let me turn it on again. Yeah. Something funky's going on here. Guys, yeah, Saturdays are like funky to do shows. I'm probably gonna have to wrap this one up. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am well.
You're well. Fantastic.
I'm here to claim a vacuum. 059.
You're looking to claim it.
Claim it. Oh, I recognize that. That's what that hangs inside that your bag goes on.
That's right. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, you gave her a facial.
I did. I gave her. That's
you know,
right.
we've got the thing where the carpet cleaner and the shampoo.
Yeah.
And that is still the very best for the upholstery.
Ah, okay.
It cleans upholstery very well.
That's good. So you've used this.
Oh, yes. I mean,
this,
it's been used. We've had that. We bought that in, I'm sure you can look up.
Like 2000.
It was like 2001, 2002.
Something like that.
Right there.
Right.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
And she's over 20. She's going on 25 years old.
Well, she's still looking good, you know.
Yeah, she works very well.
That's good.
But I have used her to, if I have, now we had an old Hoover that was good. But it finally gave up the ghost. And then we had a canister one. But if you've got other vacuums that are clogged up, this is your Huckleberry for unclogging it.
Oh yeah.
And I've got that machine right there, standing right there. That Bissell.
Oh, that Bissell, right? Okay. How is that working for you?
It works very, very well, but you've got to make sure that you clean it out. The lady, I won't go through the history. I do that. I always run a full canister of
Break it
clear
down, right?
water through it.
Okay.
And then it comes with this little apparatus that you can reach up into that area
clean out the hair and the
clean
debris
out
and stuff. That's
yes.
right.
And you need to do that every time you finish your job.
Yes.
Every time you use
that
it.
makes sense.
But Sharon, the lady who cleans for me, she doesn't do that. And I had to take the plate off the bottom and it had an impacted colon.
Oh my God. That's the way to put it.
I mean, really?
Well.
But I couldn't give it any X-Lax. X-Lax for your business. But,
that's positive.
But the old Hoover, that old Hoover upright
Yeah.
cleaner, There
Which
were,
one was it? The wind tunnel we had?
I
The Tempo or something?
I don't know,
Okay,
but it
okay.
was purchased. Let's see, she used that thing for about 30 years, and I continued to use it for about 5 more.
Wow.
It might have been somewhere like 80s, from the 1980s,
Okay.
70s or 80s.
Okay.
But it was that nondescript, what I call Hoover beige, and
Well, Hoover's still around.
Oh, yeah,
The
it's-
company,
yeah.
they kind of.
but you know, it's like
owned by different
Maytag.
people.
When we got married in '79, we
Uh-huh.
were gifted Harvest Gold,
Uh-huh.
a washer, and a dryer. You could tell it was from the Vacs scent
Okay.
because you could get it in copper tone, avocado,
Uh-oh.
or gold,
Okay.
Williamsburg gold.
All
I,
right.
I went with the gold.
Okay. Nice.
And you could buy parts for it. In fact, there was a parts place for Maytag right on here, right down the road.
Right down the right. The
Just a little bit right inside the overpass.
before that's right. And it's like auction. Is it a thrift shop or something now or something like that?
I think it's a little auction house
Yeah,
or something
like that.
It's not really a consignment place, but
Yeah.
they you went in, you looked at the schematic. In fact, we had a copy of the schematic.
Wow.
I cannot tell you, G.I. Joes. We have a 42-year-old son.
Okay.
There's little G.I. Joes
Uh-huh.
in the squirrel cage.
Mm.
He would wreak havoc, but take those 2 screws off, pop that off, get another squirrel cage, put it back in.
Wow. Look at
You
that.
can't do that
No.
now.
No.
But that dryer, we got it in '79, and when we moved into the house we're in now, which was in 2001,
Mm-hmm.
we were still using that dryer.
Look at that. Yeah.
Now the washing machine, we had already replaced it,
Okay.
but
okay.
I know we used that washer for
Okay,
20,
those would be
25
one of-
years.
Another one of those things we can say the generation
There's
coming, they're gonna miss having products that last a long time.
I believe it's an engineered obsolescence.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
They engineer them so that they will not last that long.
I
You look
totally
at the
agree.
parts, you know, a ballistic nylon is great, but it still wears.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
I've got a Bernina sewing machine. It's Swiss made.
Okay.
Bought it in 1979. The reason I'm telling you this,
Mm-hmm.
it's the 930 model.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that when we got married, you know, the groom and bride, you buy each other gifts.
Right.
I bought him a bass boat with a trolling motor. I wanted that
Nice.
Bernina sewing machine.
Okay.
I still have that sewing machine.
Wow.
That sewing machine has paid for itself thousands of times.
Wow.
I have upholstered every stick of furniture in my house, and others.
Nice.
I have made tablecloths and napkin sets, drapes,
Wow.
clothing.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
But I even made my own wedding dress. That's how into it I was.
Wow.
Sewing.
And,
Yeah,
and
and
you said
I-
you still own it and you still use it?
I use that sucker. I machine embroidery with it, freehand, putting it in a wooden frame, and you just it's amazing what you can do.
Okay.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
That's positive. I like that.
But that thing is put together like an old bomber from World War II. Metal parts, everyone, you take it apart, metal parts.
Wow.
And now it does have some bushings and things in there.
Yeah.
But the ones you buy now, you open them up, it's mostly plastic.
Mostly
It's
plastic.
composite material.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's not gonna last.
Right. Yeah.
And they're computer controlled.
Right.
This is all knobs and levers.
That's right.
And
That's
it's
what it
mine,
is.
so I know exactly where to put that little.
So how much service have you performed?
I used to have it serviced every year.
Okay.
And the old gentleman, he worked for DuPont. I owe you $159.
Correct.
Anything else on there? Else on there? Okay. He retired. He was a machinist over there. His wife owned a shop, and she sold Berlina's sewing machines. So he got the training that he could service them, and for years that was in Camden, South Carolina, in Kershaw County. And unfortunately, that gentleman died. There was another one next to the salvage shop. They actually, their expertise was more with singers,
Okay.
but they could service it.
Okay.
But I need to get another one, and I'm actually thinking about putting her to the side, letting her go to pasture and getting another. Yeah, she's earned her retirement.
I'm gonna. Hi, how are you?
But
I'm gonna give you a ticket because I'm gonna help you to the car with this.
Okay,
You just
that's
write your name
fine.
and
I
phone
just
number.
wait. I just wait.
You
You don't
just
need to
wait?
write.
Okay,
thank
okay,
you
okay.
so much.
Alright.
That's, I'm gonna carry everything out while you're gone.
Alrighty. I'll be right back. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How you
I'm
doing?
doing good. You've seen this one before. I'm
What's
about ready to get
happening?
rid. Well, it won't stand up anymore,
Uh-oh.
and it probably needs its insides cleaned out.
Okay. Won't stand up anymore. It's getting lazy, huh?
It's a good one, but I'm about getting aggravated with it.
Let me see, Dyson. Okay. And what's the phone number?
It's 704 651 1802.
All right. Well,
It probably needs some new pads in there too. Thank you.
there you go. I will take care of it and give you a call when it's all set.
Okay.
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 Enjoy your weekend.
You have a good one. You got a lot of stuff in here now.
Yeah.
About filled it up, haven't you?
I had to.
And now your parking lot gets filled up with all the exercise people.
Oh yeah.
You have a good one.
All right. Take care. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Okay then. All right then. All right. What are we gonna do? Golly. You know, it's funny. A Dyson came in, and I thought it was gonna be the Dyson similar to what I was trying to describe earlier, but this one is just the ball altogether. It it's not the same. Oh, golly, Wayne. Oh. Damn, knocked out the damn thing. What the hell? So it's not the same. Gosh, I would have loved to do this. So this guy's not standing up anymore. All right, we'll tackle this another day. But I think I already see the problem already. And I'm not even gonna do it now, but you see this? See this right here? This is all out of whack. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. I can already see it. 1, 2, 3, spot the problem. All right, so this guy here. Sorry for the delay and all this stuff, for those who just wanted to see something fixed. All right. I want to see what's happening with this bad boy here. I know the motor is the problem. Golly, man, this is all the way down there. Where's my long screwdriver? I used to have. I should still have it. This long. It's like a long. What do you call that? Adapter. I just don't. I don't know where it is right now. Let me see something. Let me see if one of these screws, maybe I can use one of these long guys. You know what? This would be better. 'Cause I still have that extra extension here. See all of this extra extension? Dun, 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 dun. So I'm gonna have to go all the way down into this motor body here. And I'm gonna have to reach all the way down here like this. The screw is in the inside all the way down here. So I should be able to make it with this. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can pull this off. Let's see. Excellent. Let's try the other one. I'm just curious. I really want to see where this is going, okay? Now there are 2 screws in the back. Wow. I tell you, sometimes you just gotta be creative, man. You gotta figure. It's like you just gotta figure it out. You just gotta figure out how to make it work. Just figure out how to make it work, man. That's it, you know. These guys want to hold on to these machines. And the lady was saying, the other lady that took her Kirby, she was saying that the reason why a lot of these people don't want to get rid of their vacuums when they've been around that long, one, is, you know, sameness, right? Sameness. People like things that they like the same. That's one. But 2, when something is dependable and has been working for you all these years, because if this doesn't work out, you know, I'll sell them a Pro Team, but they're gonna, you know, I'm building trust. They're gonna know that I'm here for you. I'm not just trying to sell you something else. And obviously, that's one business plan. Another one is to try to sell them something else. And you'll probably be a lot more profitable, of course, because that's what you're in business for, to make a profit. But some people would tell you, well, you know, service is the key. Well, if service is the key, then we're going to have to act like it, you know? So that is the other part. Remember that. If service truly, it's like going into public, you know, public service. We're here to serve the people. Well, if you're here to serve the people, then you need to act like you're here to serve the people. Right? Or is it just something you say to get elected, right? Come on, buddy. I'm trying to get this out of here, and something is kind of blocking my path, and I don't want to yank anything out right now. I'm trying to find out what it is. What is back here blocking me? I may have to try this, pop this off. Let me see something. Okay. Got it. See? I knew I had to do something. All right, let's lift this up and see what the hell's going on. Something else stopping me? Screws out. This screw is out. Both of these screws are out. Nothing is holding me back. So what else is there? Okay, keep going. Keep going. Is there wiring? No, is there wiring? Let's see something. This should be wiring because of this. And again, this may not have a safety. Does this have, no, this don't have a safety. Okay. Come on, buddy. Got it off. Some of them have safeties that have micro switches, but I think that's more of the Pro Team stuff. All right. So we're thinking, or at least I'm thinking right now, that the motor, and the customer was thinking that the motor has a problem. And the moment I turned it on, okay, I heard something, and I'm thinking it was the carbon brushes, but also the bearing is also making noise on this bad boy here. Carbon brushes don't look that bad though, but still. You can hear it. And the bearing seem to have a problem. Okay. I'm looking at the commutator. This bad boy is. See that commutator right in there? This bad boy is dirty. Built up with carbon. Okay. But I smelt it. It smelled like the carbon brush. You know when if you've ever worked with these, you smell when carbon brushes are just kind of they're at their limit. There's a smell you get. Let me see something. Let me mess with this a little bit. For giggles, before we sign off. For giggles. Alright. Let's move these tabs out the way real quick. I want to check the length of the carbon brush. Can you see what I'm doing? I can't see nothing, man. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me refresh. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out, folks. Carajo. Let's check it out, man. Can this guy come out? I hate when some of them get to where you can't pull them out. Damn it. I just want to see how long this guy is. Oh, I see what the stopper is. Ah, damn it. Come on, man. You're no fun. You're no fun. No fun. No fun. Yeah. So we have it sounds like we have a bearing. We do have a bearing issue. I can actually see the balls. Maybe you can see the balls. I can see the little mini balls. So we have two options here. I take a crack at it, take all this stuff out, take it all off. You got to clean the commutator and all that good stuff. Let me take this off here. Number one. Okay, move this out. And but definitely the bearings need to change. Definitely, absolutely, the bearings need to change. So that's going to be my task this weekend, to mess around with this. And if not, I'm also going to see if this motor is even available. My worst case scenario, because the bearing could just be one part of it. Hey, Brianne. What's up, girl? Had a busy morning? Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. I would. Yeah. 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 This was a riddle I had to solve before I got the answer. I couldn't cheat. I couldn't just say I was going to do a riddle and then just pass it on to you guys. I had to solve it first. But the future is that's a right answer. So that's a right answer. That's a right answer. It's like semantics, right? It's because tomorrow is the future, right? So, overall, Brianne, how was your week, huh? Oh, really? Brianna says, I'll take a mulligan. Okay, damn it, I'll take a mulligan. Oh, man. You know, it's funny though. I have that. My mindset is no mulligans needed, right? But there's a lot of things. But you know what it is? I think it's very selective, right? Oh shoot, it's my boy. Hey Ed. Hey man, good afternoon. No, it's fine. I'm just doing a live show right now, so I didn't. And I'm like, damn, I haven't heard from Ed in a minute, man. I don't want to tell Ed I'm gonna call him back, but now I'm gonna have to tell Ed I'm gonna call him back. We'll catch up. Yes, sir. Love you too, man. All right, that's my boy for man. Hey, this really, me and Ed, man, we go back to 1990. I hired Ed. I recruited him for the company in 1990, and Ed went on to start his own business in like 1996, in North Carolina. And if it wasn't for Ed, I probably wouldn't be down here, because we came down here to visit, and I went by, and I was like, hey, Ed, what's going on, man? He said, hey, Ed, what are you doing, man? You know, you're not doing the business? You know, I was like, nah, I'm doing recruiting. You know, I'm working for a recruiting company, you know, temporary staffing company. I'm, you know, doing that. And Ed made it possible. He said, man, look, let's get you set up down here so you can, you know, start running your own business down here. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. He said, all right, let me take you out for dinner, man. You know, and he was driving Corvettes and all this other stuff, you know. So I'm like, okay. Took me over to the this guy, and this he runs the division. He runs the division in North Carolina, and took me to this, you know, this big $1 million house type deal over in country club type of environment. And he's like, man, yeah, we'll set you up, man, you know. Man, 2 months later, I'm down here in North Carolina. And so Ed's the godfather for my kids. Both of them, both my boys. Yeah, man. Ed, I'll go down to the. It's one of those guys where you'll go to. They say, hey man, we're going to war. Suit up. I'm like, all right, I'm there. I'm there. We're going to war? All right, I'm there, man. That's that kind of guy. Look at this. Look at it, folks. Look how bad this is. Look how bad this is. Now, yeah, it looks like let me look at the carbon brush again. Let me see how bad they are. They're a little light. They're on the light side, but they're not absolutely messed up. They're still a little light. They're just a little bit shorter than what a Kirby carbon brush would be. So these are not bad. Let me show you. You couldn't even see what I was doing. I didn't even see that. I try to remind myself that even when I'm slipping, I'm still moving forward. Ah! There's some people who I would move mountains for, one pebble at a time, if that's what they needed. That's what's up. That's it, Brianne. That's how I feel. That's it. Damn. Let me see. Can I fix this? Brianne, let me see. I am so out of focus. Let me see. Can I fix this? How's that? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? No, you can't. This setup is weird, man. This what do you call this setup? With the let me see if I can shrink it. I'm gonna shrink it to like that small. Let's try that. How's that? How's that? That's so odd, man. Golly, boy, I tell you. How's this? Maybe if I put it down at the bottom. Put it at the bottom. I don't like to do the bottom because most of the time the work is on the bottom. Like working the machines are at the bottom most of the time. Let me see. What can you see? Gosh, you can't see nothing. That vertical setup is the dual setup, and I don't know, man. I'm so up and down with it. It seemed like the cell phone would be the better way to go, but this at least allows me control. I can share screens, but it's, whatever. I'm dealing with it. Okay, so this is what's happening with this. This motor is now, it's not totally shot, obviously, right? We can still, it's not totally shot, right? You can remove this and put on a new bearing. I would just have to find the right size bearing and replace the bearing. Now, some people don't even want to go through that hassle because it's a hassle. It's a pain in the ass, really. This is the motor, right? All right, so what I'm going to attempt to do is remove this bearing from here and try to reinstall the bearing, put a new one in. And then if that doesn't work, just go buy another motor. So I want to check and see if I can at least get the motor on this thing. If I can, then we're at least, that's my backup plan. Let me see something. Let me get to my page. And let's see. But yeah, I mean, honestly, look. If we don't have people like that we would do that for, or people that would do that for you, then community can't build. And I'm gonna pause a second on my little repair stuff because I was telling, and maybe I can get your take on this, Brianne. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were back and forth. Let me see. Yeah, they do have the motor. They have it in stock. Okay, let me add it to my cart now before I do anything. Protein Pro Force also fits Protein Pro Force. Yep, we have the motor. Let me see. It looks a little bit bigger than it should be, though. But that's the motor. I have the motor. Where's my stuff? So this is what I was talking about, right? He was upset. He was like, he thought it was a racist thing to say. He said J.D. Vance said that white people don't have to be ashamed of being white anymore. I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I agree. I said, that's ridiculous to teach a kid that because he's born white, he's an oppressor, and because this kid is born black or brown or whatever, Hispanic, that they're oppressed. I said, you don't teach kids that. And so I try to put it in a way that would make, like, okay, other than, like, okay, let me give you another example, right? Would you tell your kid that he can't, you're not good at math? Would a company want their employees to walk around and everyone is they're being indoctrinated by HR that they're lazy, and everyone here is lazy, and no one here does the work, and no one here can achieve, and no one can move up? What do you think that would do to the company's morale and their ability to recruit talent? I said, no, that is a negative, that is destructive, right? So whoever's teaching that is teaching destruction from whatever field they feel they're coming from. If they feel it's empathy or whatever, then it's destructive empathy, right? And I said, no, whatever your great-great-great-grandfather did, you should not feel guilty about that today. You can choose to feel guilty, but I'm not going to tell my kids to feel guilty about what their great-great-great-grandfather did. And I said, it's the same way that I can't taste the cake he had 50 years ago. I can acknowledge it. I can be I can give him honor, but I'm not gonna walk around with chain and guilt and anger or whatever it is you want to walk around with for what happened there. And he just don't get it. He's like, you're just trying to act as if this stuff didn't happen. I said, no, man, dude, it's not that. I said, okay, and tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I said, look, if you're stuck on a race, fine, you're stuck there, right? Why don't you then consider the culture that the earlier people had that was successful and compare it to the culture that's happening now and say, well, we liked that. Let's use that and substitute for what we're doing now, right? Instead of doing that, what you're doing is grievance. So you're holding on to the pain, but you're not tapping into the success. You're not tapping into what works, because now the laws are not there to stop you anymore, right? So now that the laws are not there, now you should be shooting off like a rocket. You shouldn't be going backwards. Would you agree? And he just thought I was just being, I just couldn't see. That I said, dude, that's probably the problem. You guys are seeing too much. You're seeing what's not there. People don't like to hear that, man. Man, yeah, I'm all in with my big girl feelings today. I'm in a mess. There are some people who would move my... Okay, great. I've noticed this with setup. If you don't get the people that are scrolling through, you actually go to live video. Okay, great. That you can't give your kid a preconceived notion that life is going to be an absolute donkey kick in the face over something they can't control. Oh shit! I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin that one. I'm gonna pin that one. Hold on. I'm gonna pin that one to the top. I'm gonna pin that message to the top. You can't taste the cake of your ancestors. You also can't try to clean up the crumbs from that cake either. Coño. The hell, man? You're going through a proverb book? What are you doing? That's nice. That's awesome. It's just that I feel strongly about that. That's why. And I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are in love with... I don't want to say oppression, and I don't want to say victimhood, but those are the only words I can think of. And I said you can't romanticize that stuff. Someone is making money off of that. Someone is using people's grievance and anger to make money, raise fundraiser funds to tap into that stuff. I said, but it's not successful for the people who are getting caught up in it. It's not helping them. Monroe Vacuums, how can I help you? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 Oh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I would tell you to check first to see if you have a clog. It's a cordless, right? Okay. Don't hang on the wall. All right. What I would have you try first, even before you bring it to a shop like mine, is take the filter out. Is your filters on the top? Do you have a filter on the top, a little circle? Is it one of those? Check and see. Take the filter out and disconnect the wand, okay, the floor nozzle area, and just have the body by itself, and just run it. Just run it for the same length of time and see if you still have that problem. If you still have the problem, then we're talking motor battery type relationship there. If you don't have the problem anymore, then either you have a clog somewhere, or the cones, you know, the little body cones right above the dustbin, that might be clogged up. Okay, so that's the at-home type of diagnostic you can do before you take it in. That's normally when you take it in, unless you're prepared to risk taking it apart, and you know, if you're comfortable doing things like that. Mhm. 10 to 5, yeah. Correct. The same. Yeah. Set. Here till 2 today. Okay. Okay. See you. Bye. Yes, Brienne. I share this stuff with you. You know what? And I don't. And you know, it's funny. This stuff go out on the internet, and I don't care. You know, it's not like it's not something to be ashamed of or to be afraid that people are gonna watch and see what you're gonna do, because I still would want the people that are around me know exactly how I think. This is how I see the world. All right, I see the world. This is the raw nature of the world. Is you have to grind to get what you want. Yes, there are some people who are going to be cunning and sneaky and steal, but that is the nature. Just like there's some animals that are scavengers, and you have animals that are hunters, and you have animals that are they're poor little guy's a herbivore. He's going out just trying to eat his he's just trying to eat his grass, and this lion is coming after him. Then the hyena is trying to steal from the lion. It's just, that's what it is. So what frame of mind is going to put us in the best state to succeed and grind through the donkey kicks? Okay, am I just gonna get on my knees and just get kicked by the donkey and not get up and eventually like hit the donkey in the balls or something? Or am I gonna just stay there and get my ass kicked? Which state of mind is more better to go forward into the future? That this little puzzle we have, the riddle. Which state of mind is best to go forward? And I'm not gonna do it looking back and living back there. That is not gonna happen, because I'm gonna crash into something going forward. And that's as simple as it is. That's it's not more complicated than that. All right. All right, Brienne. She says, please keep your stupidity to yourself. You know, I'm assuming that's not me, Brienne. Oh man, thanks for hanging out with me today, though. Yeah, I'm showing all my damn email and shit. So silly. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Rudy, what's up, man? I hadn't seen you in a minute, Rudy. Hey, Rudy, man, you want to see a puzzle? You want to see something a little nutty here? I got a Dyson in here, and I just finished working on the motor. I wanted to do one last thing before I go, because I'm going to be getting out of here. I hate when people come, they come a little late for the show, and then I'm leaving, and I'm like, damn, you know, I wish you were here earlier. But let me put this Dyson up here, Rudy, and let me see. I think I found a problem with it. Like immediately, right? I think I found a problem, like the immediate problem. Like I said, I looked at it. Oh, hey, damn, this thing is not even locked. Golly, dirt just poured right out of this thing. That wasn't fun. Gosh. Let me do my overhead here. Let me see if I can share this with you. That wasn't fun just now. Let me get the dirt. So it's not standing up, right? Now what allows this thing to stand up is back here. This guy, right? And it goes back and then it locks. Okay, it locks in place. But something that you really can't see too well on your side is this thing here. This is all out of whack. This is all out of whack right here. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get to this. And this ball is not. It's not really happy. It don't want all that fun. You know. So let me do this. Let me remove some stuff. Right. I'm gonna remove this first. Gosh. Let's remove this. Let's get this guy out the way just so we can see where we are. Okay. And it's sitting right behind here. It's sitting right here. Okay. I'm probably gonna end up having to take, from what I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to take this out. Try to get these guys out the way. So let's see if I can at least attempt part of this, if it's even possible to do this. It's been a minute since I worked on this guy. It's been a minute. I'm thinking, if I remember right, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get some flexibility right here. I think, because I have to get in here. I have to work in here. See. So I'm trying to remember. I'm just using my memory banks to see if I can remember what I had to do. Right. But that's what I'm remembering. I'm remembering having to do that. Okay. Let's try it. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Like, if you work on these every day, then it's fresh in your mind. But if you don't, then it becomes like, last time I remember I did. Last time, you know, you get a whole lot of those. Last time I did this. I think this is what I did. And after a while, you're just like, then you start trusting that you can get yourself out of trouble, even if you got yourself into trouble. So you just take a crack at it anyway. Like, worst case, I could put it back together. You know, you just start to trust that at least. So you don't have to remember it exactly. You'll have some memory of it, but it doesn't have to be exact, because you can always rescue yourself. You know? All right? I can rescue myself. That's the attitude. Donkey kick to the face. Holy cow. I'm going to use that. Brianne, I'm going to use that, man. Took a donkey kick to the face. Holy shit. When I was a kid, my family, we had animals, man. We had pigs. We had a donkey, chickens. No, my bad. My neighbor had pigs. The neighbor had pigs. I remember I rode a donkey. My grandfather had a donkey, so he gave me a ride on his donkey. And we had chickens in the yard. Man, look, until I was 8, I grew up in a village. I was in a village. You're talking country? That was country. I was in a country, man. You know, clothes in the line, outhouse, the whole deal. Talk about grinding. That's where the spirit comes from. I ain't here to complain, man. Let's get this shit done. All right. It got loose. So this is the part that got loose. So I'm assuming something broke or something got out of whack. Let me see. Did it break? Hold on. The screw. It looked like maybe a screw came out of this thing. Let me see something. What's messed up though, guys, is if you don't have like, if you didn't see how it was originally, now you're guessing. You're making like an educated guess as to how this is supposed to be set up, because I didn't see it, and it's been a minute. I'm thinking it goes like this. Hold on. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but shit. I'm gonna have to take this ball off, I think, because I mean I'm not gonna be able to get the screw in with this ball in the way, so I'm gonna have to work around this ball. All right, we're gonna have some fun with this bad boy, but I'm gonna have to do it. I may have to end up doing most of this off camera. I'm gonna take it home. This is gonna be a puzzle. This is gonna be a puzzle. And I'm sure there are guys that work on this every day, so they just like, oh yeah, Wayne, all you gotta do is yeah, no big deal. Oh yeah, I do that all the time, man. It's that's no big deal. And for me, I'm like, what the frig? Like this. I'm gonna have to figure out where this goes. I'm thinking it goes on the red thing to kind of give it that tension for something. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll get this fixed, man. All right, guys. Brienne, let me see. I have lots of my magical ways with words. Yes. You have a pig? You got a pig, Brienne? You got a pig? Like a pig for real? I've had her for 10 years now. She's my baby. Wow. Oh, no worries, Rudy, man. I'm just glad you're here, bro. Thanks, Bri. You got a pig, Brienne? Holy cow, how big? Is it like, what's that pig? Wait, her name is Whisper? Is she a big? So, from my memory, pot-belly pigs are like gigantic. Pot-belly pigs are gigantic. They're like humongous. How much she weighs? Holy cow. You got a pig. That's pretty cool, actually. Let me see if I can put this down here. Put this here. Boom, so people can see my comments. Oh, no, you can't really see what's happening there, Bree. You got a pig, yo. That's the coolest. That's cool as hell. 200-pound. Oh my God. Holy cow. What would it take to feed that thing? A 200-pound pig. Oh man. There's no such thing as a mini pig. Okay. A feeder hog. Okay. 7 years old. 2 cups of feed a day. God. Man. My Sam, her family had cows. Her family, they I mean, literally, they had cow. They had, I don't know, close to 20 cows or something like that. And they would sell the manure, you know, get breed, sell milk, and then, you know, sell for meat. She doesn't eat beef at all. And I kept asking her, I said, is it because you used to have cows? Did you have like a cow that was your little pet and then they ended up killing it or something? And she was like, no, I'm allergic or whatever. You're allergic? And she said, yeah, it doesn't do well, it doesn't sit well with her. So she don't eat beef. She don't eat steak, hamburgers, nothing like that. Don't eat pork. She don't eat bacon. It's just, seafood and poultry. That's it. Yeah. She lived inside for her first year, a little trained, and now she is in an Amish-built, fully finished building. Wow. Get out of here. She eats bacon? Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh man, she's baking for she's like, that's the competition. She's gonna eat you guys up. Oh, she's living a life. Oh my gosh. She's living a life, man. She's eating bacon. Wait, time out. What even gave you the? Honestly, if I had a what do you call that? If I had a pig, that's not something that I would assume a pig would eat. So what gave you the idea to even give that pig bacon? I guess pigs do eat whatever, right? They eat whatever you give them, I guess, right? Pigs will just eat whatever. But to love bacon, she how does she ask? She comes up near you and just like, give me some of that, like the way dogs do it. Because dogs do the same thing. They'll dogs dogs have of course the dogs have the personality type stuff. They're around humans all the time, and dogs are so funny, man. I'm not gonna have a dog, at least right now. I don't believe I'm gonna have a dog. But man, dogs are funny, man. Dogs. You know what? I probably wouldn't have cared for dogs if I didn't see dog videos. Okay, dog videos sold me on dogs, because my last encounter with a dog that wasn't good. Like, I've had a few good encounters, but my last encounter that wasn't good, 2 encounters scared the shit. One was I was a kid and I didn't know the dog was playing. I'm going up in my building, and every day after school, this dog would wait for me and bark and chase me down the building. Now, I wasn't aware enough to know that maybe the dog was just happy to see me and just wanted to play and jump on me and stuff. But a dog jumping on you, if the dog is big, it can be intimidating if you're not aware that that's a dog's way of playing, right? So the dog want to jump on you, and you're like, he wants to attack me. So every day I was scared shit until a guy comes and brings his dog in the house. So I would be outside waiting. We used to live in a building, and I was on the 6th floor, and this dog was on the 5th floor, and he would just wait for me to come home, man. I didn't realize he was probably doing a Lassie thing, he just happy to see his friend, and he get to exercise with me because I would let him chase me down the stairs. So now that I think back on it, I'm like, damn, this dog was just having fun, man. I'm there scared my ass off. So I was a kid, and that stuck with me. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yes. Great Danes, yeah. So the pigs are smarter than dogs. Okay. Wow. What was that pig's name? You like dogs? Yeah, man. I mean, look. I am so fascinated by dogs now, man. Because these guys they got so much character. And, like on the street, you don't see that on the street. A dog is just walking and stuff, right? Or if you're in like I used to live in the Bronx, it was like you see these pit bulls and these Rottweilers walking around looking like they're going to kick your ass. And then you see these guys with their dogs, man, and I'm like, holy cow, this dog is like laughing. He's laughing. This one is being sneaky, and this one over here is, you know, he's hiding. You know, he just did something bad, and he's hiding his face and shit. You know, and this one is guilty. He just ate something that he wasn't supposed to eat. You know, I was like, oh man, that's so. Babe, yes, Babe. That's the one I was remembering. That's what I was remembering. Was it Charlotte's Web? Did Charlotte's Web have a pig? I'm trying to remember that the children's story read in school. I think it had an animation. Did Charlotte's Web have a pig? I think so. And Babe is one all by itself, right? Wilbur is in Charlotte's Web. Thank you. Okay. And Babe is a separate altogether. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, guys. I'm going to have to get rocking and rolling and wrap up some stuff before I close up today. Thanks for hanging with me, though, because I was kind of doing the solo gig for the first part of the show. People just passed through. Before I go, let's look at the deck, the skateboard deck, and let's see if we have any other bids. If I have no bids, I mean, listen, this thing it's been up for 2 days. It's been up for 2 days. Let's see. I gotta ship some stuff out. I got some sales I just made here. Wait, I'm trying to find my. This is my site. It's still only $1. It's still only $1 bid. Oh my gosh, I have no other bid on this. Kidding me? I got 30 views, 17 views in the last 24 hours, and it's still only $1, man. All right, I'm gonna see you guys later. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing? I'm good. I was just doing a recording here. All right, if you like that episode,
No, I'm
guys,
stopping it right.